This is a shade I have not used yet. As you can see, the applicator is nice and white. And, oh, yeah, okay, there you go. We've got it. I'm back with another educational beauty video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a really simple makeup look using CC cream. So I feel like it's pretty underrated. There's so much you can do with CC cream. It's good for your skin, and if you keep using it, your skin gets better with time. And yeah, it's basically skincare in the form of a foundation. So I want to show you how you can create a flawless look using CC cream and just generally a very simple makeup look. Now, if you do like this makeup look, then please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. I am over on Instagram too, so make sure you come and say hi there. Now let's jump straight into the video. So we're going to do things a little bit different today. I'm going to be using all different products because I feel like I always show you such kind of educational content, but I'm very honest, and I'm not going to say too honest, but what I mean by this, what I'm about to say, is that because of how transparent and how honest I am with everything I use and my techniques and everything, I am honest about the fact that I have my favorites and I use them each time I'm doing tutorials. So what I want to start doing now is just changing it up a little bit and being honest with you again about the fact that I'm using different products because I want to try them as well. I'm not going to be using the products that you usually see me using. I might kind of put in the odd one or two in because maybe I haven't found something else that kind of like replaces that as yet, just for tutorials, but I am going to be using different products. That is skincare and also makeup, just because I feel like it's important for you guys to actually see what other products do as well. Just me kind of explaining to you how it's going to go. Now today I'm going to be showing you, like I've already mentioned, my kind of like simple makeup look using CC cream. This is a look I kind of go to when I don't want to use foundation or I'm just out running errands and things like that. So this is a kind of look that is very simple, very easy to do. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is use my skincare. Now I'm using something that I've just started using recently. This is Dr. Sturm. It's the Beta B Niacinamide Serum. Now, as you guys already know, I absolutely love the Lancer one, the Lancer Peptide Drops. I am still using that. I use that every night, but this is what I've got for morning time now. So I'm going to put just a drop of this on my fingers and I'm just going to smooth this over. Now, in case you're wondering why I may look a little bit different, it's because I'm puffy and I had a really severe cold yesterday. So I was sneezing all day, so I'm very inflamed and my eyes are very itchy. There's a lot of allergies at the moment, so you know, it affects your skin and everything too, doesn't it? Gonna go in with my eye cream and I'm using my Drunk Elephant Sea Tango. My eyes are really kind of rough at the moment because obviously I was like sneezing all day and I was using tissues yesterday, so my skin just feels a little bit kind of delicate today. Okay, I've also switched up my moisturizer just because I think it's really important to kind of change over to different moisturizers every so often, just so your skin doesn't get so used to one. So I'm using the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I've heard a lot about this moisturizer. Apparently it's amazing and I've been using it and it actually is really good. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to apply that. I need a lot around my nose today because my skin is so dry. Now I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer. This shade is number 10, which is Tan. I'm just going to put a little bit on my eyelids. They're so dark at the moment because of just generally feeling unwell. I'm just going to press that in. I only want like a really kind of like nice smooth finish over my eyelids so that they just don't look really dark and dry. So this Charlotte Tilbury one is really good because it isn't like super matte. Just going to go on with some powder, which is my banana powder. Honestly, I didn't actually grab a different powder, so I don't want to have to like get up now and get out of frame. So I'm just going to use this one. Let's go with some more. Okay, let's buff this in. This is not a super bright shade. Usually I go with a little bit of a lighter shade, but honestly when I'm using CC cream, I don't want my concealer to be kind of like super white. I don't want that white look on my under eyes. So this is very kind of almost like skin color, maybe even a tiny bit warmer. See, my eyes are like super red from being itchy. Okay, I've got my CC cream. I'm using my It Cosmetics CC cream. Now I've got two here. I've got one which is my oil-free matte and the other one is my CC Nude Glow. So these are color correcting creams, obviously. So they help to kind of like even out your skin tone and just kind of neutralize any obvious discoloration or anything. One is kind of, it's hydrating, it's full coverage, which is the matte one. It's SPF 40. And then the other one is kind of, it's a brightening glow kind of serum, and that's SPF 40, and the coverage isn't like super full coverage as the matte one, but it's buildable. I know that some people use their CC creams as their moisturizers, especially if that brand specifically says you can use it as your moisturizer, which these guys do say, but I don't like to do so. I like to have my moisturizer underneath, one, because my skin is used to it, and two, because I feel like it's also a barrier in between my skin and the actual makeup, even though CC creams are good for your skin too. I'm going to try out this CC Nude Glow today because I haven't used this yet, and I've checked the color and the color seems good, so we're going to see how this is today. I'm going to get my Sigma F47 brush, and I am basically just going to put like a pump on here, not too much, and I'm going to start kind of like putting this over my face. Now I'm not going over my under eye area yet because I don't want to like ruin all of that, but I'm going to put it everywhere else, and then I'm going to slowly kind of like use my sponge in a bit to just kind of like blend those areas in together. This is a really nice CC cream because I feel like it's kind of good coverage, makes my skin look really good, which is not the case at the moment. So it's pretty good. That shade is Tan, by the way. That's a really good CC cream. I'm gonna get the smallest amount, put it on my sponge. There's not really a lot there. And just basically kind of go on my under eye area, and that will kind of like blend in my concealer and this CC cream together really nicely. I do want a little bit of color, so I'm going to use a liquid blush. I'm going to use my Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Matte Beauty Blush Wand in Pillow Talk Pink Drop. This is a shade I have not used yet. As you can see, the applicator is nice and white. And oh yeah, okay, there you go, we've got it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this here, so just a couple of drops, like not drops, but you know, I don't want a lot. I know this is like super pigmented. I use the back of the beauty blender to just kind of like buff that in. Oh, this is nice. It's not too much at all. This is nice. Okay, that's giving me just the right amount without it being like in your face. Got my powder, put some in the palm of my hand, and I'm just gonna like set my under eye area now. I'm not really doing it like everywhere, even though that looked like I did it everywhere. I'm just kind of like wanting to get the powder in the obvious places. There's only so much I can kind of do to make myself look good today. It's one of those days where my skin is just not feeling great, and you know, I'm feeling still a little bit unwell, so I feel like it's just gonna take a lot. So I'm gonna move on to my brows now. Now I am gonna use my normal pencil that I usually use, and I'm just gonna basically kind of like draw my shape in. So I'm not really focusing on feathering yet. I'm actually just going to outline the shape. I'm going to do the same on this side. So as you can see, I'm not really focusing on kind of like replicating the hairs like I usually do. This is just a really easy, simple look to do. So I'm just shaping my brows. I feel like I've got a decent shape now. Now I can focus on like, you know, the middle part of it and the upper part, just making sure that it doesn't like look too bare. It's like filling in any gaps. I'm just gonna get my Anastasia brow pen, and I'm just gonna draw in some kind of like hairs here now, just so that it does look kind of, you know, like hair. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to use my Dior Lip Glow Oil. This is something new that I've started using, and I actually really like it. it doesn't feel oily. It just feels kind of like super smooth on the lips. While that is on, I'm going to do my lashes. So I am going to very quickly just curl my lashes because I have no lash extensions on at the moment. And I don't want to wear false lashes today because it's just a really simple look that we're doing. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. This is my Kevyn Aucoin lash curler. I'm going to use the MAC mascara. It's the MAC Stack. And I used this the other day and it was actually really good. It's Black Stack mascara. I'm going to grab a mirror because I do need to kind of see a little bit close up for this. So I'm just getting my compact and yeah, let's just add some mascara. It's a really good mascara. There, you can basically like keep going on top to just add more volume. But I really like it. Like, I feel like you don't actually have to apply a lot. Like, a little goes a long way with this. Like, already you can see I've got some really good kind of like length and volume. I'm gonna add a tiny bit to the bottom. Sculpting. I'm going to use the One Size Bronze and Sculpt that I've got. And this is like the middle colour that I'm using, which is actually the bronzer one, which is low key. Just going to like go around the perimeter of the face. I don't want like an overly contoured look. So it's just a bit of colour. Almost just to warm up the face a little bit, really. Yeah, it's just a simple look. I'm going to use my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Naked 2. And I am literally just going to feather in a little bit. I just blot my lips so that all the like kind of any obvious shine is gone. And I very lightly kind of shade in the lip line. And then I just kind of like smudge it. I kind of feel like that is it. Like, I don't really want to add anything else. It's a very simple look. It's not overcomplicated. It's easy to do. It's something that I think that anyone can do. And hopefully it's kind of showing you how you can use CC cream so that you can kind of like get a nice flawless kind of look without it looking cakey. And it's great for daytime. Like, I feel like you can still see certain flaws through this, and I'm happy with that because, you know, there's some like sunspots. I've got a lot of freckles on my face, especially around my nose, and I feel like you can still see it with this. So I feel like this CC cream in particular is a really good option if you want those kind of natural flaws to come through and just to be, rather than a flaw, just kind of like you want to embrace them, you know? So I think your skin still looks like skin. I don't feel like I can't go out anywhere. I'm happy with this. And yeah, I guess this was really my way of showing you a simple daytime look when you're just running errands, doing little things that you need to do. You don't want to do a full look. You don't want to do full glam, but you definitely want it to look kind of flawless, but your skin still to look like skin and doesn't look like you've put like so much effort in, if that makes sense. So I guess I'm going to send you loads of love, loads of good vibes, and don't forget to hit the kind of subscribe button on my vlog channel as well. So make sure you head over there too so that you can kind of follow me on my vlog channel as well. And there is kind of some good videos out. There's one unboxing as well, so you might want to see that. But other than that, I will see you soon. I really do hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care and I'll see you soon.